We are back here on Hot Plate, of course, every Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. The place to be, home of super and easy recipes. Welcome to the show, guys. I'm Claire Karato.
And I'm Chef Bennett.
I love being here. Why? Because we learn something new every single time.
Sure.
Is it being from the Kitchen Hack segment or from the guests we have joining us in the kitchen? We always learn something new. We hope you guys at home have been learning something yourselves, and of course, trying these recipes that we, prepare here in the kitchen. Every single ingredient, I keep telling you, is locally available. And in case you have any questions as to some of the ingredients that we've used here on Hot Plate, don't hesitate to call us. To text us. That's on WhatsApp on the number below. Don't call us, please, guys. Please. Anyways, I'm kidding. Just WhatsApp us on the number below the screen. Or, of course, you can be able to find me on Claire_Karato. And of course, if you have any further questions to do with some of the recipes that we've done here, even after going onto YouTube, Ebru TV Hot Plate, then you can find me on Claire_Karato.
And Chef_Bennett 254.
That is right. And we'll be able to get back to you regarding anything that we've made here on Hot Plate. Now, guys, I'm always excited because we are joined by guests. And of course, you, our viewers, can be able to join us here on Hot Plate as well. All you have to do is to me two texts when you're your same number, and you'll be joining us on set. We'd love to see some of the recipes ambazo mnapikanga nyumbani, just to see what people make in their homes. If you have any pictures of what you prepared from Hot Plate as well, send us. Now, on today's episode, I'm also very, very excited about who's joining us in the kitchen. He's going to talk a little bit about what he does and the industry as a whole as he gets to cook with us. Yes, if you're joining us for the first time, then that is what we do here on Hot Plate. We get to cook and get to know people, combine them, and it's a magic. All right, now, Chef, who's joining us on set today?
Yeah, today joining us is an actor.
Actor, you say? Is he an actor?
An actor. Where's the skull?
An actor, all
right.
An
actor. His name goes by Isaiah.
Isaiah, please join us on set. Welcome to Hot Plate.
I think this is the part I expect. There
you go. I've done it for you. Was that good enough?
Well, yeah.
Ongeza
drums.
Taongeza
So I sit here,
yes,
or I
please.
stand?
You could just sit, or you can stand on it.
When I sit and stand with the same height.
Unaweza simama kwenye kiti pia. You're absolutely free here on Hot Plate. Okay. Guys, I'm sure you've seen him on our screens. This is Isaiah, sorry. Maybe you can be able to tell us, he said actor, but I'm sure there's a lot more that you do, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so it will be proper if you tell us what you do and how you got into the industry.
Okay.
Drum rolls. Okay. Umeamua kujifanyia drum rolls ndio hiyo sasa. Aya sawa. Aya.
Because there's nothing your drum rolls ndio bigger than what I am.
Okay, sawa.
Anyway, I'm an actor.
Yes.
I cast as well.
Okay.
And first AD.
Okay.
Yes.
Now unajua kuna wale ambao waelewi first AD ndio nini na kwa first ad sasa una ad wase kwa Instagram groups ama WhatsApp groups ama what is first AD? Yeah.
First AD is an first assistant director on a film set.
Okay.
So your job mainly is to ensure that everything go according to plan, and you also help with scheduling and shouting.
Yes. Time is up, we're running.
Yeah.
Now that must be quite a task because you're on set from beginning, mwanzo hadi mwisho, sio?
Yes.
You're those guys who are left there, especially when all the actors have gone, changed, rested. You're the one who's constantly up there.
With the grips guys.
Oh my gosh, with the grips. The grips sasa ndio nini?
Terms,
Hey.
man.
Unaona hizi
Easy taa.
watu wenye wanaeka hizi taa.
Yes.
And maybe to just ensure the picture is good.
Yes.
Ni the grips guy.
Okay. Now we know. Kuna wale ambao wangependa pia kwa grips guys. So, it's nice to, put that air and of course explain to our viewers who have no idea whatsoever what it takes, to be on TV. Now, by first AD, this is usually for TV productions, commercials.
Yeah.
All right, that's very interesting. Now, tell us a little bit more about acting.
Acting, I started in nursery school.
Oh, wow.
Really, I acted as a door.
A door.
Mlango was in, yeah. So,
that's a roll. That's a roll.
I'm picturing it.
That's a
Like
roll.
how
so you see like this.
Yeah.
So now there was another boy here and me here, and then bwana na
like
bibi
umeshikilia
harusi
nevi.
wanapita hapa katikati.
Oh my
Then me
God.
I'm like, hey, mbona mimi si bwana harusi?
So after hapo ndo get you into
that
sasa.
was it. Yeah. Then professionally in 2005
Okay.
after high school.
Yes.
Hey, this is age revealing. Wow.
Ah,
No, 2005. Anyway,
sawa tu.
in 2005,
Yeah.
I did set books
Okay.
for some time, then went to campus. Then after that, started doing it professionally.
Yes.
In 2011, and the first thing I ever appeared in was a commercial with Ginger Ink Films.
Okay.
A Guinness ad. Then they came up to now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Landing a Guinness ad. You actually look like what they, you know, this is something I asked one of the
I saw
actors.
black.
Yeah, no, not that. Because you're handsome, yeah? So I was asking, like, is it something that, this is actually something, sorry, that one of the actors that we had here, and of course you can catch up on those episodes, told us that they grew their beard mainly because of the look that it gives and the fact that they're able to land a lot more roles with the beard going on. So is this something you also did?
Well, it's a branding thing.
Okay.
Because you must know your brand and
Okay.
what you're selling.
Yes.
For example, I can't be Alejandro. He probably would be Alejandro because
About kitchen.
Alejandro.
About kitchen.
No, but you get the point. So
Yes.
it's basically the look and what you're trying to sell. So unangalia where you're best suited,
Okay.
and you try maximize on that.
All right.
So for me, I can't do Alejandro. Well, I can,
Yes.
but I'm normally cast for our mechanic, you know, these hands-on guys,
Okay.
blue collar.
Yes,
sort
blue
of
collar
thing.
jobs. Okay.
Yeah. So it's more of branding, and then you look at yourself, your physique.
Yes.
And you become honest with yourself.
Okay.
and, yeah. You
Yeah.
brand.
All right. So we are going to touch a little bit more into that. But before we do, Chef, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. Before we do, we're going to ask you to kindly wash your hands because we are going to get to the cooking. Now, as I said earlier, I will be making a poke cake, which I'm going to try and make whipped cream from scratch, but not really, in a different kind of way. Chef, what are you making today?
Okay.
Join us
We're
here,
doing
please.
a chicken parmesan,
Chicken Parmesan.
or also known as chicken
Chicken
palm.
what? Chicken what?
Chicken palm.
Chicken palm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited to see how that comes up. But meanwhile,
no,
we're just going to make a simple vanilla cake because we do need to be dumping it into the oven before Chef starts. Now, Chef, how long does yours take?
Mine 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Give or take.
Give or take.
Yeah.
All right, so tuna butter hapa.
So unaanzia wapi?
Unaanzia hapo. Ushatengeneza keki? Huh?
No, in
Give
class-
that a mix,
class six,
please.
home
Classic
science.
home science.
All right, give that a mix for me, please.
Oh, okay.
Since Nona, just mix it kabisa until it's incorporated. And so we want to try and get this a little bit creamy. Now, what I did is I softened the butter just a little bit. You can see I had mixed it up before. This eases my process so I don't have to over mix you know, this to become fluffy. So mixing this to become fluffy will be very, very fast, you know, other than just, you know, okay, so mix it completely. Acha nikusaidie.
I hope nime...
You're getting it just right.
Yes. Feel ni kama hiyo spoon ina bend.
No. So we want to just get with this momentum because you want to get it absolutely fluffy. You want to get it fluffy. So keep going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just 2 eggs in there. Sorry. As he beats that, so this is just gently. You're meant to break it outside of, you know, the mixture. Why? Because of the fact that you don't know if it's a rotten egg and you don't want to spoil the batch. So guys, make sure you break the egg outside first and then just add one by one. All right, so that's about does it. That's okay. What I want to do here is start incorporating the flour and the milk, yeah? All right, so I want you to just gently mix that up.
So gently.
Gently,
like
yeah.
this.
Even to Siogope, continue to mix. Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to incorporate the flour and then room temperature milk is what I usually prefer. And then just add the milk in there. All right, can I help you there?
Okay.
Or you got it? I don't want you
No,
to
it's okay.
splash that on yourself. So I'll just gently get this out of the side. and you know, just give that a little bit of a mix. Now I've got 2 eggs in there, guys. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're basically just making a simple cake batter because this is gonna go into the oven. And of course, this will be for our poke cake that we're gonna make our own whipped cream. Yes, this is so much cheaper, but the whipped cream is expensive. It's annoyingly expensive.
Akista kuchit misi get anything whipped cream.
Sasa unaona venye ulikuwa na shanga na sisi unatuambia first ad.
Ni payback ya first ad
Hapana.
Welcome to our world.
This is
yeah, this is not payback. Don't worry about it. You will get it because ushaitangeneza cake. You said no, yeah.
Well, in classic.
But you do enjoy eating it.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now you did mention something about branding, guys. We're just adding our last batch of flour there. This was about 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of milk. We got some eggs and some butter.
Can you use more eggs than you've used now?
You can use more eggs, a lot more eggs.
Because
you can
I think I can use like maybe 4.
You can use 4 eggs?
I don't know.
You can use more eggs.
If it will still work.
Oh, yes, it will absolutely work. It's just that what happens is the texture will change.
Yeah.
So the texture will change. Look at that batter. Absolutely gorgeous batter. This is what you're looking for. Fluffy. It will create a very lovely
you don't
cake.
want it to be too runny.
Don't want it too runny.
Kama keki ya kawaida.
No, keki ya kawaida inakuangaje? This is keki ya kawaida.
No, kuna ile inakuanga.
That's for chocolate cake.
Ile ukimwaga inamwagika tu.
No, this is the consistency that you're looking for, yeah? All right, so chef, take it away as I put this in the oven because I'll show them next how to make the whipped cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sawa sawa.
Aya, tumemalizana na keki basi.
Tupanisheni kabisa.
Okay.
You should see the way he's standing there. He's just like, okay, let's move to this and then let me just
But
flip
I'm
this.
learning.
You are learning and now you'll be able to make cake easily.
Listen,
you see the step?
There's butter.
Yes.
Started with butter.
Yes.
Then you put the what do you do? Sugar.
Yes.
Then the eggs.
Exactly.
Then the flour. Ni flour ama ni flour?
Flour, potato. What would eat at tofauti? So it's okay. Don't worry about it. And the milk. And that's about it. Now you can put some vanilla essence in there, but I tend to like to use the natural vanilla. And this is because the seeds, but they're very expensive because the vanilla essence tends to have a sort of like industrialized flavor. So I've not used this in the cake for today,
Okay.
but you can go ahead and put some in there in case you want to. Now I used self-rising, so I've not put any baking powder as well. You can add if you'd like, but I don't want this to over-rise. I want it to just be nice and flat. So chef, please show us what you're doing there.
Okay, so first of all,
okay,
for your chicken palm, and what you need to do is to flatten it kiasi. So take the paper, nakatu hapo
like this.
Kunja tu. Alafu nataka uchape side imefura, the upper side. Wacha na side ya chini, chapa side ya juu.
So now like here.
Now from here na juu.
Okay.
Chapisha tu hadi ikwe size fulani tu, not too thin, not too thick.
All right, as they beat that chicken up and flatten it completely, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this cloth. Now, you want to put the cake in the oven at 180. 180. Now, our oven is very, very fast because it has a fan. But in the case that you want, depending on your oven, you want to leave it for about 20 minutes, depending on the size of your tray. I'm going to leave it there for just about 20, 25 minutes, actually less because I know it's going to get ready really, really fast. So 180, fan on, good. All right, a lot of noise in the kitchen today, guys. Nakwambia. Now, chef, is this a necessary process?
Yes, it is.
Why?
Because we're going to shallow fry them.
Okay.
And we want them to weave evenly.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Is this okay?
Umevuruga nayo lakini umeua. Ilikuwa imekufa lakini imekufa sasa hivi.
Mlinitaje ndio nikipige.
Nataka hii size, unaona hii size?
You want that flat?
Hivi sasa. But ni sawa, it'll still work.
It's okay, it will still work. Now, chef.
Umeibucha. Tena. Sijali, bado itatoboa tu. Haya.
All right, so be gentle.
From hapa hadi hapa. Acha nisaidia chini.
Be gentle, yes.
Okay,
yes,
please
do not.
Fanya aje, tutoa hii basi. when I'm more
flat. Yes, there you go. So you just want to flatten it, chef, yes?
yes.
So flatten it evenly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just make sure umepata side zote. Usipate side moja imefura.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mmesema hapa tusiweke gym.
Usiweke gym tafadhali. Now that looks about right. I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect. Yes. Or just a little bit more, chef?
No, that's so very, very perfect.
This is very
He's afraid.
Yes,
he has butchered the one that he had done earlier. Now, speaking of which, you have mentioned gym now. I can see you're very in shape. What do you do to get in shape?
I run.
Yes.
I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nowadays I don't have so much time, but I also have weights in the house.
Okay.
So I try to do it in the house.
Okay.
And you don't have to have weights to
work out.
You can work out in the house in the morning before you go to work.
Yes.
You can use anything in the house, and you can Google.
Exactly. Nowadays, everything is just online, so making life a lot easier. But I feel it has a lot to do with discipline, because I just don't have the discipline for, you know, doing workouts at home. So that's why most people opt also to go to the gym, because they have the trainer, and you know, because there's so many times you wake up and you're like, leo na jog, alafu alarm inalia. Unarudi tena haraka sana. All right. So, chef, we have our chicken crushed.
Yes. So we're just gonna do everything from here. So we're gonna season the meat, some salt, some pepper. You should do the same.
Okay. Some salt and some pepper is going
Both
on
sides.
that. Now, chef, you have to use chicken breast?
Yes.
Why?
Because better, like if you notice, like chicken palm looks like they explain it. It's just like a cylindrical size, yani.
Yes.
Because you flatten it.
Yes.
Alafu you're going to fry it all, yani venye iko.
Oh wow.
So you want that shape, yani that perfect shape.
Okay.
Thighs itaanza kukaka hivi.
Okay.
Nyama ya beshte yangu hapa.
Nakwambia msionje hiyo nyama.
Hiyo tunakula, lakini usijali. Bado itatokea, usijali.
Hiyo ni yangu.
But now you just unataka itokee hii size sasa. Unapata.
Wewe upika?
Yeah, I cook.
What do you cook?
Anything that involves boiling.
Oh, okay.
Niko hapo.
Ndio hapo.
Mayai, maji ya kuoga, niko hapo. I'm there.
All right, guys, we have been in the kitchen with Isaiah, and he's basically just helping chef prepare that chicken for our Parmesan. Now, that is basically just chicken with Parmesan, but chef will be showing us why it's called that. Now, we've got our cake in the oven, and I should be actually preparing to make the whipped cream, because we need to chill it just a little bit. So, chef, what are you doing next?
Okay, so we're going to flour the chicken.
Yeah.
So, inaitongoaje? Unaweka unga, mayai, breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Hivyo. So we'll break some eggs, kama 4.
A quick question.
Yeah.
If I don't have an oven at home, can I cook with a stove?
We're using actually the stove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy stove.
Okay, sawa.
I'm kidding. No, for maybe someone who wants to know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
As long as ukona hii kwanza tunaitumia hapa, because tunaweka mafuta, maybe a cup of oil. So like to deep fry, shallow fry. So itaiva tu side ya chini, tunaipindua inaiva side ya juu. Alafu tunatoa. So unaweza ivisha hivyo for long, but kenye utaki, since unaweka breadcrumbs, utaki zichomeke. So utaivisha kiasi, brown kiasi. Alafu tutairusha kwa oven ndio ive sasa zaidi na ndani sasa. Na vile tumeigongesha hivi itaiva haraka.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, kabla chef aendelee na kuonesha ambayo jinsi ambayo tutatengeneza hii kuku. We shall go to the kitchen hack segment, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back. This is Hot Plate, and we are with the actor Isaiah. And today we're making some chicken parm and poked cake. Did you say poked cake?
Yeah.
Why is it called poked cake?
Poke cake, because we're going to poke it.
Like,
yes, we are going to poke some holes in that, baby. Yes, we are.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
Because I only know, poking kutakuja imeiva.
So you guys, you're saying I can just come up with the name of a cake, niseme chop.
No, actually they don't.
Chop it, yes.
Chop it.
Unafikiria watu ufikiria majina aje? Just making things up. Yeah.
So Kenya nataka ufanye sasa. Koroge hiyo mayai.
Nipe kitu sitavunja.
Hautavunja mayai. So unapikanga mayai kwa hao? Bas, ndio hiyo sasa. Naona unaihurumia sana.
Unajua nimevunja mpaka nyama.
Good one.
So naona
pia utavunja hii mayai.
Nisisikie sana imetobokea hii side nini mayai iko huko.
Jim sana. Jim ni mob No,
all right, now
so we're going to put some oil.
Okay.
Like a cup.
Yeah.
Of oil. Because we're going to shallow fry it.
Okay, so as we wait for that to heat, guys, what I have here is some milk. Whole milk is what you want to have. And then I've got some water, about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of water. Actually, let me just reduce that. We've got some tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of water, depending on, you know, the amount of milk that you have. I have about 3/4 a cup of milk. And what I'm going to do is dump some gelatin. That's 2 tablespoons of gelatin I've put in that water. The reason you do this is because you want it to coagulate, to melt in there, And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add that to the milk. Now, guys, whole milk is what you want to use, and give that a little bit of a mix. Now, you can see I'm using a whisk because I want that to dissolve in the milk completely. And then what I'm going to do is add my sugar at this point. I just want a tablespoon of sugar to go in there. That's good enough. And I'm going ahead and beat that. Now, you want to remember to use whole milk. Guys, give that a little bit of a mix. Pop it into the fridge, remove it, mix it again. Pop it back into the fridge, remove it, mix it again. And then we're going to have some lovely whipped cream.
Pop it in the fridge?
In the fridge.
And
we're going to remove it and then mix it and then pop it back into the fridge and mix it again.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a process. All right.
It's very interesting.
Oh, yum. Tastes delicious. So I'm just going to pop that into the fridge just to start setting. Our cake is looking gorgeous. I'm just going to pop that for about a few minutes. I'd put it in the freezer, but I just want to be safe because I don't want it to completely, and then we're going to have, I don't want it to have lumps in our whipped cream. So go away, chef. I mean, take it away.
Don't go away.
Don't go away. Stay here. No.
So, as I said, we've already seasoned the chicken with the salt and pepper. So, tunaenda just like lightly with some flour.
Okay.
Because yes, you can dip them in the flour, but at the end of the day, utamwaga hiyo flour, so hakuna
waste. That's true. Oh yes, the number of times you get rid of flour when you dipping fish or what else?
Yes, so make sure to kila kitu imeshika.
I've respected chefs.
Kwa nini?
Did you say 2 tablespoons of water? Like, how do you make that 2 tablespoons of water?
Exactly.
How do you get these things? I've respected chefs.
Thank you.
What do you think of that? 2 tablespoons of water.
Everything when it comes is measuring. It's important. Yeah. All right, on the other side as well, guys, you want to make sure that chicken is completely coated. Now, chef, is this necessary before you shallow fry it?
Yes.
Why?
Because, of course, kuku iko na moisture yake.
Okay.
And you're just trying to dry out all the liquid from the chicken. Because you have to notice we haven't seasoned even the flour, so that's just the main purpose of it.
Ah, okay.
So here we have some breadcrumbs and we have some Parmesan. So what we're going to do is give it a mix. Both of them. I need another bowl just to
make sure. Wow, that's amazing.
Just to give it that flavor and kabisa. So you can use
Naji, is it something that you would have thought of making, Isaiah?
No.
No?
I think I'd have stopped at the recipe. But now you see when you do it physically, it's actually so
it's actually
easy.
Better
it's
to
normal,
learn.
Exactly.
Better to learn practical.
It is, because then now you'll be able to redo it again at home. Now, what have been some of the challenges being an actor?
Being an actor in Kenya or internationally?
Both.
Well, being an actor, you're always looking for work.
Yeah.
You see, it's not like consistent unless you're in a soap opera. It's not consistent. So you'll get a gig today and then you have to wait for months before the next gig, like that. As in, there are very few actors who are consistently working.
On air,
Yeah,
okay.
so that's
Yeah.
one of the challenges.
Okay.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. And how about internationally?
Well, same
thing.
challenges. In fact,
Yeah.
internationally, the competition is even stiffer.
Yeah.
Because they consider so much like, are you a trained actor?
Yeah.
And you see, in Kenya, we don't have acting schools. And that's why some actors have gone out there, like Sarah Hassan,
Yes.
Charles Souda, have gone to LA to study acting.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so it makes it even difficult for Kenyans to break out there because you don't have local acting schools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And why is that? Do you feel as if there were to be schools that were opened here, they would start teaching you how to act the way you act in Nairobi Festival, Nairobi drama on stage? It would be more theatrical than, you know, than live acting. I don't know what they call it.
Well, you see what's happening. Right now, the serious actors in Kenya, by the Kenya has very good actors.
Oh, yes,
very good actors who learn on the job.
Yes.
And then we also have YouTube where we study a lot of acting there.
Yeah.
So I can say where we are now and where we were 5 years ago is a bit different because now we are more exposed to the internet.
Okay.
You can study, you can actually self-tape your auditions, send them out there. It's becoming easier and easier and easier.
Yeah.
But I think it would be much more effective if we had a physical, practical school. Because what you learn in class and what you read, you see, when you read, there's no, when you read it on the internet, there's no chance for evaluation in that. So I'm too smiley, fine.
Yeah.
But there's no one looking at you and seeing if you're doing
and
it
correcting you
properly.
instantly.
Yes.
Okay. So that's very interesting. I did not know that there were no acting schools in Kenya. This is sad to hear that. Why don't you go ahead and open one?
Well,
yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
Well, but I know there are some few people who are coming up with the structures to try and bring acting schools in Kenya. There are people who are actually training actors, like Nini Washera.
Yes.
She's training actors. People can enroll. Check on Facebook.
Okay.
And we are trying, but we're not there yet.
All right.
But what I'm trying to say, if the government maybe made an official school, like we have Starehe Boys School, now we have Kenya Acting School, like the School of Kenya Mass Communication, as in we have something that is properly structured by the government, maybe it would make it work more.
All right. I love the fact that you're explaining this and it's something so serious with fingers full of flour, because that's how we do it here on Hot Plate. We are down and cooking with Isaiah. Thank you so much for that. What do we need to do next?
Okay, so here is where the messy part comes now. You know? So just take your chicken.
All right, so I'm going to take this out. Chef, please explain the process as to which you made that Parma ham.
Okay, so you dip it first in eggs.
Yeah.
And then now you just coat it with the breadcrumbs and the Parmesan yani.
Okay.
Hivi inafaa ikae hivi sasa. Alafu nataka uweke hapo ndani.
Is this the part I go like, hello viewers? Gently,
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Okay. Next time, ukiweka
nasaidia
huko.
Oh, ni
wachomwe. All right, guys. Now I've basically just taken the milk out and I put a little drop of some pineapple essence. I don't know. I love the smell and the taste sometimes, depending on the essence. And now I'm basically just giving it a little bit of a whisk. And then I'll be popping it back into the fridge again, just for the gelatin to kind of like do its work and start to solidify that mixture there. So this is what we have. And I'm going to put it back into the freezer, actually, so that I can fasten that process of it solidifying, as the gentlemen are basically shallow frying that delicious slice of chicken. I love the way it's the perfect piece. Yeah? All right, so I'm going to pop this back into the fridge just to continue getting that solidification that I'm looking for. I think it smells delicious because of that essence that I put there. How are we going there, Isaac?
We are doing fine.
We're doing fine?
Yeah.
Good.
We are ahead of the class. In this class of mine, that I'm alone, nafunzwa peke yangu niko ahead.
Uko ahead. Ni sawa tu, uko mbele, uko mbele. All right.
Okay.
into the freezer. That goes. Those look perfect. Now, chef, why do we pop them back into the oven?
Into the oven. So you don't want the breadcrumbs to get burnt.
Okay.
Because the oil was too hot.
Yes.
So in it we kuivisha
the coating.
The coating.
Yeah.
And then sasa kuweka oven ni kumaliza sasa the cooking process, and we're going to put some more Parmesan and some mozzarella on top, so it will just melt on top, and voila.
You have me at
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella ni gani?
Mozzarella sasa upenda pizza.
Yeah, me, Amani.
Yeah. Where?
Of course I do.
Yes, now that's the cheese that they
Hawaiian.
Hawaii, you see?
Hawaiian.
Yeah, that's the two in the world.
Yes, the two people who love pineapples on their pizzas. I feel like we're telling you again. I'm just like, it's so delicious. Why do people hate on that pizza?
I don't know. It's maybe because they're not cool enough.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta be the special percent, right? It's absolutely delicious. Apana, tunapenda pizza, pineapple on pizza, babes.
Oh, come on.
Yes. All right, guys, now we're basically down to coating the rest of that chicken. We've done a shallow fry. Isaiah has been the one who's, you know, done 2 of them, and he's learning as he goes. Oh, my cake. Oh. All right, now we've got our cake in our oven. I'm just going to check it. I like that I was busy explaining what you guys are doing. No, and I had cake in the oven going. Nini?
This actually...
Kwa nini?
You're so Hawaiian pizza.
No!
You forgot the cake. And I cook kwa breadcrumbs before the eggs. So really.
No, it has nothing to do with the Hawaiian.
There's everything to do with Hawaiian.
No. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this out because look at that. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to poke it. Oh, we have just a few more minutes to go and it's going to be ready. So I'm going to reduce that heat, put the fan on. It's still very, very runny in the middle. So we're just going to let that go for a little bit longer as we reduce the heat. Cook at its own heat, and then it's going to be popped out of there. It looks gorgeous. It smells delicious. That Parma ham also looks very, very good.
Yeah.
Chef. Now, what do you serve that with?
Oh, okay.
So we're going to do some, how can I call it? Some toast.
Okay.
With some cheese on top.
More cheese. Now you're
cheese,
speaking my language. Now, I see some weird looking tomatoes.
Yeah.
What is that?
So, of course, if you're going to use some bread, this is going to be dry.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
And you don't want to eat something dry.
Okay.
So we're going to make, what's it called? A marina sauce.
Okay, a marina sauce.
A marina sauce, yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically tomatoes, some basil, some parsley, some seasoning, of course.
Yes.
Some tomato paste.
Yeah.
Blend it up.
Okay.
And then cook it.
All right, now, chef, I'm excited to see how that turns out. Umeshikanisha hizo ingredients. Isaiah?
Nimeshikanisha.
Nimesema.
Hii inaitwa coriander.
Coriander.
Wait. This is not coriander?
No, it's parsley.
But
same family.
Same family?
So, hujakosea sana.
What's the difference?
They're the same family.
It's just different leaves and different flavors.
Nyanya white na nyanya red.
Okay.
I mean, nyanya white.
Kitunguu ya white.
Na kitunguu ya red. Kitunguu ya red. Ile ya kawaida ile tunanunuanga.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, now, chef, do you need him to do anything or he can go ahead and have a seat?
Yeah, you can have a seat.
You can have a
clear
seat
up
a
hapo
little
kiharaka
bit. Yeah.
Yani nafukuzwa kwa hii jikoni.
Amna. We want you to relax.
Hatutaki pia kukupea kazi ya kusafisha.
Alafu
useme ate uko hot plate manze.
Hey, don't go to hot plate.
Hey, don't job.
All right. Now, tell us a little bit about the commercial industry. Now, how is it so far in terms of, can you live off it?
Yeah.
You can.
But we live off it. Kwani, what do we live?
Oh, no. Is it something that because you see, you do other things separately, yeah?
No, there's no other thing. Filmmaking is filmmaking.
Okay.
Yeah. Same way, I don't know how to compare it, but it's filmmaking.
Okay.
You see, as an actor, like I said, the jobs are not consistent, and you need to consistently be working. And then our economy has not gotten to where you do one film in a year and you're good. Okay. So that's why we do other things within the same industry. All
right. Yeah. I hear you, and I will get to ask you just a little bit more on that. But before we do, let's go on a break and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys.
We are back, and this is Hot Plate, and today we're making some chicken parm and some poked cake. And joining us is Isaiah. He's an actor, director, jack of all trades. Eh?
No,
like in the acting circle, you do like everything, Apple.
Jack of all trades.
Nothing.
No.
I'm
just a first AD. I cast at times and I'm an actor.
But as in
But there are so many things.
you can like just jump in anything.
Nice.
All
right, now speaking on casting, because we're just about to be popping this into the oven, how do you get casted?
How do I get casted?
No, how? There's someone at home who's watching and like, oh, Msewa casting. What do you cast in, and how do I sign up from home to get casted by you?
Okay, basically we work with production houses who've seen our work before.
Okay.
I've cast a few commercials in Kenya. I've cast an international series called Liberty that Charlie Karumi did. I'm the one who did that in Kenya. And now there's something for Netflix that we are working on, that we are shooting in December. And I'm the casting director as well.
And you've casted for that?
I'm casting guys now. It's an ongoing process now.
So we're going to talk after this, yes? Definitely, but anyways, I'm kidding. Now, guys, if there's somebody at home who's interested or is an actor, how are they able to get, even because I know you audition, yes, before you cast, of course, people have to send their pictures or they have to appear.
And their resume.
Exactly. The resume for acting.
Yes.
All right, so kama una resume yako act na una act, unaweza ku act. Will you audition them?
Of course, you see, it depends. For you to get an acting resume, basically talks about the things you've done before. Okay?
Yes.
Like apa tukuji trial and error.
Yes.
No one will invest their money kujaribu.
Yes.
We can't buy this chicken knowing we'll burn it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So you have to have started somewhere, even if it's at the church, even if it's at your local whatever, even if it's at nursery school.
Yeah.
Put that in your resume.
Okay.
And also you need to have a show reel. A show reel is basically what shows your skill. And nowadays the world has advanced. There are phones that shoot very good things. Shoot something, show your talent, sending to casting directors. Get good photos of you, headshots, send them. Because I can't be able to see you in a role if I can't see what you've done before.
Exactly.
And I can't
see your capabilities, see your facial expressions and everything. So you hear that, guys, msianze kupigia watu simu ati ama mwanze ku DM Isaiah mwanze kumshow ati I know I can act, I can do it, when you have nothing to show. You have to put yourselves out there. Hata kani Instagram anzeni kushoot ma roles you're doing of you crying, of you laughing and you're happy, you know, just simple things, and then you know forward them to these guys and you may just land a role.
And also they can there are so many places to start on a film set. You can start as an extra. If you hear they want extras to go
and appear.
Not extras, we call them background actors. Yeah, go and try be a background actor, volunteer on a set, just see how things run. Through that you learn.
And it's not a bad thing. I mean, there's so many people, there's so many even famous actresses, for example, Tiffany Haddish, who started off as a background and now she's right in the front. I mean, she's blown up, like, and it took very many years. All right, the reason I'm grabbing this is because I just want to check that cake. Chef, what are you doing next?
Okay, so we're going to make the sauce. So here we have some peeled tomatoes. Hizi nimebuy
standard size.
Hizi ni zile cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
Zile ndogo zijakoma bado. So tumeziweka hiyo, like, think that's 1 cup. Then here we have some basil. Fresh.
Hii basil ni terere.
Hapana. Ni herb tu. Ni herb tu. But good eye.
It does look like terere.
So we're going to terere instead?
No.
Hapana. Itatoa hiyo ladha poa. So put some what's it called, some tomato paste. 2 tablespoons. Tuko na hapa parsley. Ichune tu. Hata usifikire kukata. So tutatumia maji ya hii nyanya.
Okay.
Tunafunga. If you have garlic unaweza ongeza.
If I don't have, for example, the blender at home, is there another way I can maybe do it? Ama itabidi nipambane na nyundo?
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Fanya aje? kuchemsha nyanya. Alafu unajua kuchemsha ukate chini. Alafu itajipeel kiasi. So you just peel it out and then now you just dice it hadi kuwe nyepesi tu.
Okay. Sawa.
All right, so the reason it's called a poke cake is because
so the same cake inaweza kuwa sliced cake.
Sorry, you were asking?
I was asking because now you're poking it.
Yes.
I can cook the same cake and call mine sliced cake and
you just slice it. It's up to you. You can get absolutely creative with what you call some of these things because
so you just poke it roughly, Annie?
I'm just poking
I thought there was going to be a science into it.
There is no science. I am just poking it. Now, what this poking does is at the end of that, you're going to fill in those holes.
Okay. Oh, with the
chocolate, with the whipped cream, with strawberry sauce.
Thank you. Now I get it.
Absolutely delicious because it fills the cake, makes it remain moist. And then when you cut a slice and then you just, I'll show you how it comes out. Absolutely beautiful.
Before you
All right,
do that,
chef, yes?
we can now put the chicken in the oven.
Yeah.
So once ushaiweka hivi, unachukua hizo mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Yeah. Unaiplace tu juu. Sasa ita melt tu yani juu yake yani. And that's what you want.
All right. Now I'm basically just, like I said, keep taking out this, giving it a little bit of a whisk because I don't want it to become too thick or too, you know, ishikane sana. So I'm just going to keep removing it as I mix, as it continues to thicken. That's the whole aim of this because the gelatin is going to set it and make this beautiful whipping cream. All right, that looks gorgeous. Now that's going to melt in the oven, yes?
Yeah. Then let's finish it up with some Parmesan.
Yeah.
And then we can put it in the oven. Hadi tu melt tu yani.
I'm looking forward to having that, honestly.
Now we can start on cooking the sauce now.
You can start on?
Cooking the sauce.
Okay.
So shall I blend?
Sorry?
We've already blended.
Yes.
So we just cook it now.
All right, so you're going to have to cook that down. Now you can't have it as is.
No.
Why is that?
Still tart.
Yeah.
Iko na hiyo ukali. So we're going to season it, nini, kila kitu.
So we hadn't finished. I thought that was
that was it.
Haya. Na venye nime bring all my tama here. Right at this moment.
Not yet down to the eating, bado hatujafika hapo. Sawa. So don't worry, we shall be eating and you see how many pieces are there. Utaji enjoy. Because that's what we do here on Hot Plate, guys. And of course, if you want to be on the show to share your recipes, feel free to inbox us on WhatsApp on the number that's provided below the screen. We have been joined by the very, very talented Isaiah, who has been breaking it down on how to get casted. Sauce on the plate, and then what next?
Now you put the chicken.
A slice of that beautiful, beautiful chicken.
Since you don't want it dry,
yeah,
you can get this piece and just place it on top.
Place that right on top. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous.
Then you get the bread.
Okay.
Which can go with the dish. Put that off.
Woo! Look at that. I think we're going to take off this bread as well, or we're just going to turn this off.
Yeah.
We can just turn it off.
There you go.
And then we're going to cover that so it can smoke in there. Smoke it.
Do good.
Umeona hii kitu ndaanza kuikula saa hii. Ngoja tu. Nakujua.
Yeah, just wait first. Jishikilie kwanza. I know it smells good, but just hold on, hold on. Yeah. All right, and do we have a fork?
Yep.
Look at that. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. This is like the best part ever, where you get to taste your food. Please let us know what you think. Remember, it's just straight out the oven, so be careful. I've done that so many times here. You guys have seen that. I've done it, so please be careful on that. Go ahead, dig in. Tafadhali. Get a little bit of that sauce.
No, I'm afraid because it might be hot.
It is hot, so you want to be careful.
Amazing. I think it was just too hot.
you guys will just continue
We
the
just
show.
continue the show. You want to go ahead and eat? That's okay. You are allowed to finish that. Now, guys, I will be showing you how this came out. I'm sorry, we didn't have enough time to set the whipped cream. But basically, just keep setting it as you whisk. And that creates a perfect peak because the gelatin will set it completely. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you too.
How are we able to reach you on social media in case we want to, you know, contact you in terms of casting?
But you called me.
I'm talking about our people.
Yeah. Of course, I'm just kidding. Do I look at that camera?
Yeah.
On Instagram at Isaiah Evans, ISAYA Evans.
Okay.
Facebook, Twitter,
Twitter.
Twitter, same. Isaiah Evans.
Okay.
Isaiah Evans.
Yeah.
ISAYA Evans.
All right, guys. Please make sure you do support our local talent. And of course, thank you so much for joining us. Unaangalia tu chakula.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you. I'm thanking the food.
Go ahead. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Chef, for this amazing meal.
Thank you for the cake.
And of course, guys, enjoy cooking. I'm Claire Karato.
And I'm Chef Bennett.
Have a lovely evening. Good night, guys. Bye.